Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be spilling the tea. I have to share my opinion about Manny MUA. He has done something disgusting and heinous and vile and illegal. Vile and illegal. Okay, we're going to get into that. And so I'm putting on my eyelashes. I'm only halfway done. In honor of Manny MUA. Hi, I love your makeup. We're going to be doing the Korean Fried Noodle Challenge with cheese. We're going to make this a delicious mukbang, and we're going to discuss everything with receipts.
Follow my Instagram at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back.
Anyways, consider subscribing. This is my brand new channel, Nikocado 2. This is my new mukbang channel. Or my main channel, Nikocado 1. Consider subscribing, but you don't have to. I just want to let you guys know right now in the beginning, I appreciate you being here, stopping by and giving me your time. Now, let's go make this. And let's start spilling the tea.
I'm back home. Shoo-be-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. Shoo-be-doo, I'm home. Hello, and this is hot and steamy because we're eating spicy noodles while exposing Manny MUA. Okay. Wow, shame on you. And you know what? My makeup's not as good as yours. I tried. If my eyelashes are flying all over the place, listen, don't come for me, Manny. Okay, so this is the spicy noodle challenge. Actually, it's not a challenge because I added all this yummy cheese. And so what I'm going to do is make my beautiful thumbnail. Oh, look at all that yummy fire soup at the bottom. And then we got some stuff to talk about. So grab your tea. We're gonna discuss Manny and what he just did to an innocent person. Alright, I feel like I'm going deja vu. I just got done roasting someone else for doing this. So let's begin. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, I'm so excited. Hopefully this doesn't splash in my eyeballs, but I got protection on today. I got my eyelashes. Alright, here we go. I don't know how hot it still is. That is spicy. Ooh. Don't want to mess up my makeup. I'm actually not wearing anything except for right here on my little birthmark, or whatever you want to call it, rash. And I just have eyelashes. Oh, shoot. This might need more cheese. Oh my god. Wow. That is good though. Here's some cheese. Let's cool myself off. So everyone knows Manny MUA. If you don't, well, he does makeup here on YouTube. He's a beauty guru. A beauty guru. And he does people's makeup really nice. Actually, very well. In tribute, in homage, or whatever you want to call it. Homage. Look, I'm wearing makeup. Alright, so let's be serious now. Someone had made a critical video about him, showing something that he did. Maybe it was an alternative opinion. And I just know it was one of those tea channels. You probably are familiar with this channel. It's called Tea Spill. Tea Spill and I have been friends. We've been bonding. Because we were bonding over the fact that someone in my mukbang community just did the same thing Manny did. I feel like I said, I'm going through deja vu. Alright, so they made like a parody, a compilation, an opinion about who they are. I think it was called Manny MUA Lies, and they showed receipts to show how he lied. Okay. Well, Manny flagged down the video. Okay, this doesn't need more cheese. This is perfect. He flagged down the video. Something like that is protected by the fair use law. There's something out there called the fair use law. Basically, it means that people are able to take your clips. They're able to take, say I make a mukbang, and you take a piece of it and you react to it. You respond to it. You make a parody of it. Maybe you make one of those like Nikocado being crazy for 10 minutes straight videos. I've seen those before about me. One of them has 500,000 views. There's so many videos about me. They're in the millions of views. Nikocado is the craziest person on earth. One person's called the crying mukbang man-child. Another one's called the cringiest food reviewer on earth. The saddest food reviewer on... Listen, every YouTuber gets their fair share of hate videos, tea videos, drama videos, gossip videos, rumors videos, compilations, whatever you want to call it. And those videos are protected. That's why we have drama channels, all right? Do you think they wouldn't be existing if they were all breaking the law? No. Transformative content, newsworthiness, parodies, all of these things are protected by the fair use law. Manny came along and striked the video and claimed that it went against his legal rights, that it was a copyright infringement. Meaning that it was not protected by the fair use law, which it was. And not only did he do that, he claimed the entire video. Now, a tea video, a reaction video, it wasn't just playing his whole video. They took a clip and they added their own opinion, their input. He copyright complaint striked, all these words, the music, the text, all of the effort from the channel, royalty-free license music. He copyrighted the whole thing when his clip was only played for a couple seconds, maybe a minute or so. That's illegal. Now, YouTube has a very flawed copyright system.
So it's very easy to abuse copyright on YouTube, and that's why a lot of times I think it's important for the community to step in and say, no, that's messed up, you shouldn't do that. This parody channel would most likely win because it's still fair use. They're adding their own edits to the video, they're adding their own text to the video, and it is transformative work in that sense.
And you guys know this because I just made a video about another mukbang channel in my community. Alright? And I explained, and then PewDiePie saw my video, and PewDiePie reacted to all the drama. And then he called her out and said, no, you can't do this, this is wrong.
Nikocado Avocado. The reason why this whole thing was even brought to my attention, apparently Veronica, who's a mukbang channel, and copy striking other people's content for making fun of her. You've probably seen these type of videos. They basically take their content and edit it to make it look like something else for comedic purposes. Now apparently she had a problem with this and copy strike this channel and remove those videos.
So it has a very flawed copyright system. I mean, anyone can come along and claim it as theirs, and YouTube will take it down. They don't look at it, they don't get involved. I need another bite. I'm talking too much. This is a mukbang. Ooh, it's hot and spicy. They're not that slurpy, I'm sorry. I'm slurping air right now. But it's delicious. Very good. Ooh, can I have this piece of cheese, please? Yes. Okay. So, a flawed system. YouTube doesn't intervene. They don't mediate. They don't determine if you're in the right or the wrong. They do not get involved with it because it is a legal matter. As soon as you press submit that you're copyright complaining, if you're saying they infringed my copyright rights, my legal rights, they infringed it, you enter your claim, you submit your name, your address, where you live, you sign all these things, you agree to the terms of services, their YouTube policy, and they let you know before you even press submit in big bold letters. Filing false copyright takedown notices is illegal, and your channel risks suspension for violating and abusing this system. Now, a lot of people don't care because YouTube, they're like, oh, well, whatever. They let you know it's a serious deal. That's why they don't get involved. Now, it requires for the person, say Manny striked my channel. I showed his face right here, boom, ha ha ha, and he didn't like it, and he claimed that I stole his content. Now, for me to appeal that, I get their copyright complaint, right? I get emailed. They take down my video, and I earn a strike on my channel. 3 strikes and you're gone from YouTube forever. Did you know that? You can never sign up with Google AdSense again because they remember your tax ID information, your social security information, your name, your address. You can't, they're never going to work with you again. And they don't, it's not like lighthearted, like you convince them or bribe them or pay them off, or they might change their mind. No. You violate the terms of service, you break the law, you get 3 strikes, boom, your channel's gone. And it's so, like I said, a messed up system because YouTube is not checking to see if these are accurate. Now, like I said, pretend Manny filed a complaint against me. My video goes down, bye-bye. And I have, what, 7 days to appeal. And that means I have to submit my legal name, my address, my phone number, my information, and then they receive it. Now, if this person now is out to get you, now all of a sudden they have where I live, my phone number, my full name. A lot of people, I'm Nikocado Avocado here on YouTube. You know, Manny MUA is not his last name. T-Spill, the channel he did this to, would like to remain anonymous because it's a creepy world out there. Now this channel has to now disclose and expose themselves to Manny in order for the appeal to go through. How messed up is that? Very messed up. Terrible. If you have stalkers and they're playing this game with you and they want to get your information, this is the easiest way to do it. Now, luckily, YouTube does have some kind of machine that, for example, all my haters can't start copyrighting my videos. It won't go through. They have a machine that will make sure that something from their channel actually did appear in the video. You know what I mean? They have like a machine. It's all automated. Make sure that at least Manny's face appeared in my video. All right? Or they scan it to make sure it matches the ID of the video that was on his channel. So anyways, that's the long story. It took 10 minutes to say it. Now T-Spill, this YouTuber, very popular, 500,000 followers. They share their opinion through tea videos. They get receipts from things that go haywire on the internet, and they make videos about it because people love to be entertained by other people's drama. That's the real world. People love to see people go down in flames and fury. They love the drama. It's just our human instinct. So this person and many other drama channels out there are Keemstar, the big ones are really tapping into that, saying, hey, let's talk about people's issues. Look at Wendy Williams. She talks about people's issues for a living. People, I don't know, it's just how we're wired as human beings. Manny thinks that shouldn't apply to him. Now, here's some receipts. Manny is making the situation worse because he's not addressing it. Now, like I said, this is it doesn't matter if this channel was very small. I just defended, well, at the time I thought, was a very small channel called MUKBANG, and another mukbanger flagged all the videos and made them publicly apologize for them to remove the strikes. They still haven't apologized sincerely. They're still waiting for it to blow over. They're still walking around with sticks up their butts. They're handling it the wrong way. And I'm seeing this repeat now with Manny. So that's just whatever. My point is, it doesn't matter if it's a small channel or a large. I don't care if PewDiePie was the one who made it. I don't care if Shane Dawson was the one who made that video about Manny. Manny had no right to flag it down. It doesn't matter if you're small or big, rich or poor. It's illegal. This law is put in place to protect people. To protect people, the freedom of speech, the freedom to have an opinion, the freedom to discuss other people, the freedom to use people's content in a transformative way. Once I get that mozzarella cheese, ooh. Ooh. So it gets worse. I'm going to show you some receipts. So T-Spill, a very popular channel, announced it. Hundreds of thousands of, I think it's over at least 500,000 people saw this. 500,000 people. Now everyone's commenting under Manny's videos. They're leaving him responses on his Instagram. And what is Manny doing? Instead of saying, let me address this, let me apologize, because I had no right to do it. It's very obvious that he falsely accused T-Spill of stealing his work when he didn't. Or she. I don't know who runs the T-Spill channel. Alright? Manny is deleting comments, blocking people, and he's doing damage control. This is what he's doing. This is what I saw Veronica do, and Sass, and Annie Let's Eat, those other people in the mukbang community who did the same thing. What they're going to do instead is respond to all the comments that kiss their ass. Or not even that, but just like, oh, I loved your makeup today, or oh, this was a great video, or we stan a queen, yes. You know, liking them, bumping them up to the top, because they know most people don't sit there and scroll for hours reading all the comments. They look at the first 10, the first 20, and then they scoot along. What Manny's doing now is responding to all these comments on his Instagram that are very positive, so that all of the major comments, even if they have 1,000 thumbs ups, they are very popular, they are highly rated, they're being pushed down to the bottom because Manny didn't respond. He's hoping that people don't know about it, or if they do, it gets blown over with the wind. He wants people to forget about it. Now, this is coming from someone who just had a scandal, didn't he? Yes. Some multiple scandals involving Jeffree Star. Now, I made a video to Manny. I took it down within 30 minutes. It got like 11,000 views in 30 minutes. I was just like, no. This was before I talked about people. I was like, I'm not getting involved. I reacted to his apology, which I thought was terrible. Terrible. Ooh. Actually, if I still have a copy of this video, let me play a little bit of it for you here. He said nothing about Jeffree. You didn't say anything about anything. It was all fluff. I see you looking at notes, constantly going over here, and then your eyes lock, and they go like this to read, skim over, and then they start wandering again. Like, I'm a YouTuber, Manny. I know when you got notes. I've had them before when I've had to, like a sponsorship or something. I had like key points and I made sure I wanted to cover everything. For notes that were supposedly so that they would aid you going through everything that we want to hear you say, you left out Jeffree in 25 minutes of blah, blah, blah. You left out Laura Lee. Didn't apologize for throwing her under the bus and throwing her into the fire to save yourself first. Blah, 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 blah. You talked about, I read the Bible. I swear to Jesus and I'm a good person. I love you guys so much. Like, I was just like, what? I got nothing real. I didn't feel anything. I saw your eyes reading notes and you just giving up excuses. So my views have been very consistent. This is what I thought of him half a year ago. This is what I think of him now. He's going about issues the wrong way. Listen, we all make mistakes. I have effed up so many times. Oh my God. I've had my scandals with the vegans. I've had scandals with my deportation. I've had scandals with my divorce. I've had problems with other YouTubers. I don't go about these problems like these people. You know, I take responsibility. I accept the repercussions. I acknowledge what happened, what I did, what I didn't do, etc., etc., etc. Well, let's focus on Manny. Let's not lump them all together. Manny is not doing that. He didn't accept full responsibility for what he did to Jeffree Star. And, you know, he did suffer the consequences. He lost a lot of subscribers, lost a lot of trust. But he never came out with like a real sincere apology. He just was like, well, this is what I'm uploading. Which basically went like this. You know, well, you saw my reaction. I love myself. I'm a good person. I'm sorry, but... Well, I shouldn't have done that. But. All these buts coming out of his mouth when he was supposed to just say, listen, I effed up. I was terrible. There's no excuse. You know, instead of doing that, there's all these buts and excuses. So... I'm losing my train of thought. But all I know is that this is disgusting. This is a threat to all people on the internet, all YouTubers. For people to do this and get away with it, and then act like they didn't do anything wrong, perpetuates the suffering of everyone else. It allows a license, an opportunity for people to see this, be aware of it, see he did not get reprimanded, and then they're going to do it themselves. All these false strikings going around on YouTube. Terrible. 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 You know, H3H3, a really popular YouTube channel, they took someone else's content. Did you know that? And they went to court. Did you know that? They went to court. And guess who won? H3H3. H3H3. Am I saying their name right? Yeah. You guys know them. H3H3 Productions. They won because it was freedom of speech. It was transformative content. It was the fair use law. And it wasn't like a close tie. It was an obvious, the judge was like, clearly, why are we here today? You know? What a waste of thousands of dollars. And the person who took them to court, that YouTuber, hasn't made a video for over a year because the backlash was, no one's ever going to forgive someone that takes another YouTuber to court for talking about them. So a lot of these YouTubers, I think Manny in this situation, he's not going to take T-Spill to court. First of all, they live in Canada. International suing is really, really difficult. Literally impossible. I have friends that have been sued internationally. It doesn't work. Even with the best lawyers, it's a waste of money. Unless you're Pepsi, Coca-Cola, or Amazon, you are not suing overseas. Very hard for anything to come out of it. Now, this is why it's important. This is why I say it's abuse. If Manny felt, well, it's not a feeling. You either run the stoplight or you don't run the stoplight. We either pay your taxes or you don't pay your taxes. Laws are not really that up for discretion. Now, there's lots of complicated cases like murder, second-degree murder, and when that involved, well, I was influenced by this, I was under the influence, I could plead mental insanity. There's all these things, right? I watch a lot of Law and Order SVU. You know, it's very complex. But things like running the stoplight, not paying your taxes, claiming that someone stole from you when they didn't, they're not really that, it's not really that much of an opinion. It's kind of like, you did it or you didn't do it. You know what I mean? You did it or you didn't do it. Now, Manny is not planning on taking this person to court. I guarantee. He's abusing the system because he knows there will be no follow-up taking place. YouTube will not be intervening. They won't be mediating. They won't be checking in. It's up to T-Spill to submit their information, and the case is over. Or he doesn't submit his information, and T-Spill gets a strike and almost loses his channel. 2 more, he's out. Or he appeals, and then Manny takes him to court. Those are the 3 options. Manny he's not going to spend tens and tens of thousands of dollars. He's already losing a lot of money from all of his scandals. His views go down. His sponsorships pull out. You know. He's doing it because he knows there will be no follow-up. And that's abuse. You only do that, you only press that button, you only sign off the documents. E-signature, you accept the rules, you accept the terms of service. You read that whole page that YouTube tells you. This is going to break the law if you're filing it falsely. He's only doing that because he knows there's no follow-up. Because he didn't like what was said about him. Or, say maybe it was false. Maybe it was a rumor. Someone made a video about a rumor. Listen, if it's based on what you put out first, that is fair use. I'm sorry. It hurts, I know. Listen, honey, I know. People have called me racist. People have called me sexist. People have called me everything under the book. Listen, I've heard it all on my other channel, more so. This is my new channel. But so what? Like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, seriously, what are you gonna do? And I don't even think that T-Spill just made up a rumor. I think Manny made a mistake. His stake was put on blast. He didn't like that people are now aware of it. He wanted to just cover it up. And understand that feeling, trust me. I've made mistakes and I don't want people to know about it, but guess what? That's the reality of being a YouTuber. If you sign up for being the public eye, that's just what happens. And you have to deal with it. All these actors, getting kicked out of their movies because of mistakes they've made from decades ago. I smacked her butt inappropriately or whatever. And you know what? That's wrong. But they pay the price. One of my favorite shows, House of Cards, over. I didn't even watch the new season yet, the season finale. Because Kevin Spacey isn't in it. Guess what? Everyone had to pay the price for that problem, you know? Why are you any different? You know, if I go and shoot someone and someone makes a video about it, I'm not going to try to take that video down. I mean, it is what it is. Public perception, public opinion is everything when you're a YouTuber. And we all make mistakes, like I said, but you have to deal with it correctly. Because you're making it worse right now. Now, my noodles are getting cold. And my double chin is popping out. I've had this done to me. People have filed false copyright complaints against me before I even had my what do you call it, my manager. Before I had 100K, before I was verified on YouTube, I was scared out of my mind. Now T-Spill, obviously, he has the creator support hotline email. He has access to someone from YouTube. He or she knows that's how it works, and so do you. But still, it's still not a nice feeling. Well, I don't need him to, but I feel like Manny should apologize and remove his strike. Instead of deleting comments, blocking people, trying to shove it under the rug, that doesn't work. People will always remember. Especially when videos like this are made. People will forgive you. Maybe. But it takes time and it takes effort. You have to earn it back. And how many people made videos about me? How many people? Oh my gosh, so many people made videos about me and called me all these names. But I didn't go striking down their channels. Striking their videos off illegally and claiming it as my copyright. As my, you know what I mean. He needs to apologize ASAP. People are not going to get over this till he apologizes. He just took off his like down thumbs ratio on his new video. Shady. I hate when people do that. You're going to block your supporters from being able to have the right to decide for themselves if they like something or if they don't like something. You're not that insecure, are you? Oh my goodness. What is wrong with these? That's what I said. What is wrong with these YouTubers? You would think if you're this big of a YouTuber, you're used to it. You're used to the criticism. You're used to all the videos made about you. Now, maybe I'm different, you know. Thank you, vegans. You know, I had great boot camp from the vegans. I got the worst type of harassment, the worst type of craziness, the worst type of hate videos, like actual hate. Oh my gosh, I even shut down my meetups in Los Angeles because people were threatening to, like, hurt people because we ate meat. The vegans they take it to a whole nother level. They are dedicated. I'm not saying all vegans are haters and crazy, but I'm saying of that group, they are the most intense out of any type of group, I think. Oh yes, they are. And you know, that was good training for me. You know, something good always comes out of the bad, right? Well, that's what it prepared me. Damn, those boot camp. Thank you, vegans. It made me really sit down and be like, these are my choices. Would I kill the chicken myself or would I not kill the chicken myself? Yes, I would. You know, it really made me feel like, okay, I really need to... If you guys don't know, I was vegan for a long time. And then I stopped many years ago. Well, not many. How was it? 3? I don't even know. Feels like it's been forever. Yeah, and I had a well, compared to now, a small following back then. But it was still enough.
I'm telling you, it's a very dedicated audience. It might be 15,000 views, but they're like 15,000 like hardcore views, not just randomly clicking. Those people are, because the community is very small and they don't really have anyone else to watch. But anyway, let me just get back to the point. The point is, deja vu. First, my mukbang community doing this to people. And like I said, I know that the person, MUKBANG, turned out to be a small channel, but still, a big channel, but doesn't matter. This is making me think of one of my friends who recently went on a skiing trip. It was herself, and she's really wealthy, and it was two other friends, three girls. A wealthy girl, the girl in the middle who had a middle income, and the girl in the end who was really poor. Now, the girl in the middle, my friend's friend, forgot to bring money for the skiing trip, for like sandwiches and lodging and hot chocolate and to rent a helmet and all this kind of stuff. The rich girl, my friend, she just covered. She's like, I'll just pay for it. Please pay me back when we're done with the trip. Okay. And then later on, she forgot something. I think they went out to eat. I don't know why she went without money, but whatever. The poor girl covered for her. She's like, oh, I'll take care of it. Well, when the skiing trip was over, the middle class girl paid the poor friend back right away. Now it's been 2.5 weeks. My friend, the wealthy girl, still waiting for her $50. And she's been saying, "Hi, I need my money. Hey, I need my money." And the middle income girl was like, "Oh, stop it. You're being so extreme. You're so needy. Oh, just grow up. It's $50. You make that from breathing." Listen, it doesn't matter if Oprah Winfrey covered for you, and Oprah Winfrey makes $1 billion from breathing. Snap, she's done. It's the principle. They helped you. They covered you. You owe them money. You pay them back. It doesn't matter if they're rich or poor. Same with the situation with, it doesn't matter if T-Spill was a huge channel or a small channel. They did something wrong. They should be held accountable. End of discussion. That was a very long story to make a point. Yes, it was. Excuse me. Wow, I ate almost all of this. When you get a piece of that mozzarella cheese, ooh. Oh my goodness. Manny. And I remember when I made my my reaction to what he did with the Laura Lee, Jeffree Star scandal that took place half a year ago, basically. I remember saying, let this teach all of us when we all make mistakes, because you will F up one day. All the angry keyboard warriors in the comments saying, wah, 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 wah. One day it will be your turn to make your mistake. Which is fine. We're going to make them. I've made mine. But let this teach us what not to do when it's our turn. When it's our turn to F up. Let this show us what not to do. And Manny, I don't think is learning. That's when it becomes problematic. I don't know how many months ago. So the Laura Lee Jeffree Star drama. He did not learn from it. His apology was piss poor. It was terrible. That was the really bad. Laura Lee's apology was worse. But it was too much fluff. Too much fluff. Talking about this and stories. No. People don't want to hear that. People aren't listening to that. People watch the first 5 seconds to hear the words, "I am sorry." 1, 2, 3, we're done. It was this big old long video. No, he didn't learn the first time. And now he's doing something else. And he's not apologizing. He's just hoping people forget about it. That's the thing. That's the that is not okay. Wouldn't you agree? That is not okay.
Well, we're basically almost done. Let's get this little bit out of here. What do you guys think? I think we need to hold him accountable until he apologizes. A real apology, Manny. Don't give no stories. Don't tell us your feelings. We don't want to know what you thought. Don't pull a Veronica Wang. Oh, well, this is what I was thinking at the time. No, we don't care what you were thinking at the time. When you run a stoplight and you hit another car, I don't care what you were thinking. You did it, you say you're sorry. Period. Manny, you better make a good... And we as the viewers need to hold him accountable. Don't stop leaving your comments until he says something. I don't think people also realize the scale, the degree of how awful this is. And I'm probably not making it sound that awful because I'm exhausted. I just talked about this for a month with Sass ASMR. I'm exhausted. Gosh. And that's when it's terrible. When this starts becoming normal and you don't feel that passion, you don't feel that sense of fear or anger anymore, that's when it becomes normalized. It's an issue. I just got, you know, if you've been following this channel, not my other channel. My other channel's been squeaky clean lately. Yeah, you know, that's, I've been exhausted by that. I'm repeating myself all over again, but oh my God. Well, I'm done. Let's hope that Manny removes his strike. He has an option to do that. Just so you know, it's not like he did an oopsie. He has an option to retract it at any point before the 7-day mark. We're now on day 3 or 4. You better get hustling, mister. Let us hope that he retracts his strike. And that he apologizes for what he did. People found out about it. Too late. Whoop-de-doo. Sorry. That's life. You mess up. Sometimes you get caught. Sometimes you don't. This time you got caught. You happen to do it to someone who has a big mouth like me. If someone does it to me, you know I'm going to let everyone know. You know. You are lucky, Manny, that this wasn't a small YouTuber who had no following. You are lucky that you aren't going to receive financial loss. You know, that this person doesn't take you to court for filing false takedown notice. You are lucky. That they just want their video back. They just want their channel to be okay. I ate all this. By the way, 5 packs. 570 calories per pack. So this was over 2,500 calories. Plus the mozzarella cheese. This was a 3,000 calorie meal. Yeah, let's hope that he retracts his strike and apologizes and stops shoving it under the rug. That's a slap to his viewers, because there's a lot of people who watch Manny who also like to watch tea spill. You don't use your viewers as pawns or be like, well, if you're on his side, you can't watch me. Delete, let me not talk about that. That is insulting. These people on YouTube give them your time. They give you their time, excuse me. They give you their, you know, they go to work, they come home. They have 3 hours before they go to bed, eat some dinner, go to sleep. Out of thousands of creators, they're choosing to watch you. Thousands and thousands I'm subscribed to probably 3,000 people. You know, if I want to watch your video, you better be thankful, because I have lots of other people to choose from. You're not the only person that does makeup. You know what I mean? You do it very, very well. I'm going to give it to you. That's a very good talent. You're very, very good at it. Unlike mukbang, you know, anyone can eat food. You know, you definitely bring the quality up. You take it up a notch, okay? But still, people can go watch 15 other very, very good beauty guru channels. Do you refer to yourself as a beauty guru? I don't think so. You're just a makeup channel. Do I refer to myself as a mukbang guru? No. Guru. Anyways, Manny needs to remove his strike and apologize now. And as a viewer, as a person who shares this website with you, if you do this and people normalize it and don't speak up, it's going to repeat over and over and over again. And that is bad. So those are my thoughts. Let us hope that he removes his strike and acknowledges what he did. Okay, that's it. I'm repeating myself. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you want to. This is my new mukbang channel, Nikocado 2. Check out my other channels. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both of which are Nikocado Avocado. The eyelashes will come off. Hopefully it doesn't pull my eyelashes off. Ouch. I always get stuck on my eyelash. I just watched Jeffrey's Instagram. Oh, there we go. Ow. I watched Jeffrey's Instagram story today, and he pulled his eyelashes off, beep, real quick. And I was like, wow, I'm so jealous. Because when I usually do these, I think I put too much on. They get stuck to my eyelashes, and then, ow, I have to pull out my real eyelashes. You know what I mean? Bye-bye.